What's up, gals and pals? I'm Coach Vino. This is the Progress Bar. And ladies and gentlemen, today is Christmas. So I want to take this opportunity to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. I hope you're able to spend it with the ones you love, with your family, with your friends. And if you happen to be spending the holiday alone, please know that Coach Vino is sending you his best wishes. And I hope you're able to spend today doing whatever it is you love because you deserve it. Now, there's nothing that I would love more than to be toasting the holiday away with my fellow cocktail creators and my loyal subscribers. But since I can't do that, I'm gonna make a cocktail today and we'll have a virtual toast, all right, folks? But before I get into the cocktail, I got a little homework for you guys. I want you to go down into the comment section and do two things for me. I want you to tell me what it is that you're drinking today, okay? Whether it's a cocktail or it's a glass of wine or maybe some eggnog, or maybe you're not drinking anything at all. Maybe you're just having water or coffee, who knows? You're not obligated to drink today, folks, all right? So let me know what it is that you guys are gonna be drinking today. And the second thing I want you to do is I want you to share with me what is the most memorable Christmas gift you guys ever got? You know, what's the one that sticks out, whether you were a kid or an adult, you know, whether it was a small thing or a big thing. I would just love for you to share what it is that you guys got, you know, for Christmas one year that really kind of stuck out. And tell me the memory behind it, you know? And I'll do mine at the end of the video. So after the cocktail, stick around and I'll share with you guys, you know, my most memorable Christmas gift, all right? So make sure you stick around because we're about to boogie down. The End to All a Good Night cocktail was created by Tim Stuckey at the Presidio Social Club in San Francisco, California. All right, so let us look at what is in the sauce for our cocktail. The first thing we're gonna need is 1.5 ounces of a bourbon. I'm gonna be using Resurgent Bourbon, and this was a gift from my pal Matt and his wife Sparkle. So what more fitting to, you know, to use on Christmas Day than a gifted bottle, right? Thank you guys. I wish you both a very Merry Christmas. Now, the next thing we're gonna need is 3/4 ounce of a Reposado Tequila. I'm gonna be using Bourbon for mine. All right, and the next thing you're gonna need is a liqueur, which I haven't used on the channel in quite some time, but it is one of my all-time favorites, and that is Cherry Heering. I'm gonna use 3/4 ounce of this as well. All right, so this is gonna add some amazing, you know, cherry but spicy notes at the same time. Remarkable stuff, all right? And then we're gonna do 2 dashes of orange bitters. 1, 2, of course I'm using Angostura. And then 1 dash of aromatic bitters. There you go. And then we're just gonna add some ice to our mixing glass here. And we're gonna stir that for about 25 to 30 seconds. All right, folks, I think we stirred that bad boy up enough. That's gonna be good. It's gonna be very good. Let's go ahead and get our glass out. I'm serving that in a Nick and Nora, which I've had chilling like a villain. All right, here we go. Let's pour this bad boy in. Oh yeah, that beautiful color, that amber color that Vino loves so much. All right, we got a pretty good wash line there. It ain't no Stefan Foisy wash line, but it's a nice wash line. And then the next thing we're gonna do, we're just gonna do an express and discard orange peel. There we go, beautiful, all right? So just express that, rub the rim for some good luck, and then discard it. And there we have it, folks, our End to All a Good Night cocktail. All right, folks, let's go ahead and give this bad boy a sippy sip, and then I'm going to share with you guys my favorite Christmas gift of all time. You know, at least the one that sticks out to me the most. All right, folks, let's go ahead and give it a sippy sip. Merry Christmas, all. When you ride the nose, obviously, you're getting those delicious citrus notes, which is always going to be the case when you have, you know, express appeal over it. Oh, that's delicious, guys. That is so good. If you're a fan of Cherry Heering, especially, it's really going to make you happy, but I think this is so good. It's got those beautiful cherry notes. And then the bourbon itself adds some really nice sweet notes to it too. I mean, this is really nice. You get a little bit out of agave as well. And then the bitters kind of really help balance it all out and stuff. Like, this is just a nice Christmas Day sipper. I mean, it's a nice sipper any time of year, any holiday, but it is a really perfect sipper for today. And I'm just so happy I got to share with you guys today. And that hopefully you're watching this on Christmas and Vino's getting to spend the day with you on Christmas. How special is that, right? Now, I want to share with you guys my favorite Christmas gift. You know, it's the Christmas of 1989. I think I'm like 10 or 11 years old. I can't remember. Vino's getting old. And that was the year that the Nintendo Game Boy came out, right? That's the old black and white handheld. It had come out that summer. And a bunch of my friends already had it, and a bunch of my other friends were getting it for Christmas. And you know, look, Vino grew up very poor, so it was unlikely that I was gonna get it. But I asked my mother anyway, and she shot it down immediately. She's like, we don't got the money for that. So I kind of put it to the back of my head and said, oh well, what are you gonna do, right? If there's a Santa Claus, please bring me a Game Boy. You know what I'm saying? So Christmas Day comes, and me and my brothers, you know, we open up all our gifts, and you know, I get pajamas and sweaters and board games and stuff. And my mother comes to me, she says, here, I hope this makes you happy. Now, immediately I'm thinking to myself, whoa, if she emphasized this gift, then this has got to be it. This has got to be the Game Boy, right? So I'm super stoked. I rip open a box, and it's like another box. It's not a Game Boy box, it's like a box inside. I'm like, all right, well, I know what's going on here. So then I open it up, and it's one of those old, remember them Tiger electronic games? I'll put a picture up so you guys can see it. Oh my God, I was so disappointed. I think it was a Double Dragon. And you know, those things just kind of moved to like two different things. Oh, it was the worst. But you know what? I was grateful anyway. You know, I understood my circumstances. And so I said, thank you, Ma. And I went into my room and I played with it. So a half an hour or so later, my mother comes, she says, oh, you got one other gift. And she just gives it to me. At this point, I was already over it. I said, there's no way I'm getting the Game Boy. She said, oh, you forgot to open this one. So I go, all right, fine. And so, you know, she's standing there watching me, and my brother's watching. I think he knew. And so I open up the gift, and I get emotional thinking about it because it was very special for me, and given the circumstances, you know, of my family. And so I rip open a little piece of the corner, and I immediately see the Nintendo logo. I lose my shit. You remember that kid, the Nintendo 64 kid? I was the Game Boy kid, the Nintendo Game Boy kid. I lost my mind, and I was so thankful and so grateful. And not so much because of the Game Boy or because I was able to have what my friends had, but because I understood what it meant for my family to give that to me. And so I will never, you know, never forget that, and I'll always show gratitude. And, you know, I always try to show love and gratitude to the people in my life. And, you know, for my own daughter, just, you know, to just try to, you know, give her whatever she needs in life and help her to also understand how important it is to show and pay gratitude, right, folks? So I hope you're able to get what it is you want today for Christmas, or you're able to give what you want for Christmas to people that you love. And you get to spend today just really honestly, you know, steeped in love, enjoying what you love. And I just want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. And remember, when life gives you lemons, make yourself a cocktail. Cheers.